Investiture Ceremony of Good Shepherd International School for the year 2023. The chief guest for the day is Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh, alumnus GSIS. Dr. Kavitha belongs to the first batch of Good Shepherd Public School. She was the first head girl of the school. Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh works as a senior consultant microbiologist and head of laboratory services at MVR Cancer Center and Research Institute, Kozhikode.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's march past will begin with the bugle call, which will announce the arrival of the chief guest, Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh. The buglers are Sanmay Ehlani, Parva Chaudhary, Rupansh Bajaj, Pavan Kumar, and Akash Babu. The chief guest will be escorted by the guard commanders Parth Patel, Reenav Shah, Kanisha Shah, and Drumi Hirani. The march past will begin with the horse contingent taking the lead. They will be led by Jaishil Desai holding the sword and Omkar Kund holding the flag. The school captain, Aspia Asif Tara, bearing the school flag, will lead the various contingents, and she will be followed by the parade commander, leading cadet A.P. Bagria. And Vivan Ashish Bhandari, the boys' house captain. Please rise to welcome the chief guest. Please be seated. by Jayashri Deepal Desai, holding the sword, and Omkar Poot holding the flag. School captain Asriya Asantara wearing the school flag. She is followed closely by the parade commander, leading cadet A.P. Maduran. The boys' SCC platoon is led by leading cadet Siddhant Sinha, leading cadet Advait Panchal, and leading cadet Yashdeep Singh. Girls SCC platoon is being led by leading cadet Priya Kataria, leading cadet Sanvi Bhatia, and leading cadet Yashmi Gajera. We next have Spring House. The house is being led by Devika Thakkar, the girls' house captain. She is holding the flag. And the boys' house captain holding the placard is Sai Ravi Prakash. House is being led by the girls' house captain Viveka Ravara, who's wearing the flag. and Vivan Ashish Bhandari, the boys' house captain, holding the placard.
The captains will now march forward and present the school and the house flags.
Dear parents and guardians, our student leaders have reached an important milestone in their lives. Today, we are gathered here to witness and appreciate the formal recognition of student leadership. The captains and prefects, who are waiting to be sworn in today, have been selected after a rigorous process in which they have proven their eligibility and suitability for the positions they have been selected for. Our student leaders are dedicated, responsible, and committed young persons aimed with a singular dedication to serve the school community by upholding the core values and beliefs of their alma mater with a desire and passion to see the school grow from strength to strength. Our student leaders will not only become the voice of the student body, but play a critical role in fostering a positive and productive environment for their peers and juniors. They have and will continue to set an example in maintaining high standards of conduct and discipline in the classroom and beyond. As captains and prefects, our student leaders will learn the ethics of leadership and work together as a team as they embrace and celebrate diversity.
We will now have the slow march performed by the new Prefects Council. The pipe band, led by the band majors Heer Hapani, Simone Agarwal and Maitri Kautarapu, will play the tune Scotland Brave. The pipe band will move out and get seated as the prefects get ready for the Investiture Ceremony.
At this juncture, I would like to recall the words of John Caldwell Holt, American author and educator. I quote, "Leadership qualities are not the qualities that enable people to attract followers, but those that enable them to do without them. They include, at the very least, courage, endurance, patience, humor, flexibility, resourcefulness, stubbornness, a keen sense of reality, and the ability to keep cool in the face of adversity." I unquote.
I request the parents, guardians and guests to be seated and the school to rise. The school choir will lead in the school song, Hail Good Shepherd, our alma mater.
Glory in thy The school captain, Asfia Asif Tara of grade 12, will lead in prayer.
All are requested to repeat the prayer. Please bow your head. O dear good shepherd, make our school a home away from our home. Make us always feel that we all belong to our family and that the teachers are like our parents. We believe that you speak through them when we listen to them. Give more wisdom to all concerned with us so that they may guide us always on the right path. Make us know your presence and power by rewarding and punishing us. Let us not become proud when we are rewarded, and let us not become humiliated when you punish us for our mistakes. Give us enough strength to forget and forgive as you forgive us our sins. We thank you for the showers of blessings on this school, for its growth and progress into a big and a good school. Give us everything to make our lives in this school a happy one. This we ask for your love's sake. Amen.
Please be seated.
Hereby solemnly pledge on my honor that I will carry out the duties faithfully, truthfully, and to the best of my ability. I shall remain loyal to my school, to my superiors, and to the students placed under me. I further pledge to honor the school law and the code of conduct, and to work for the honor and glory of the school, subjugating self for the common weal. I promise to do my duties in a manner that will serve as an example to others, upholding the dignity of the badge of office, and to strive to preserve a sense of humor, and above all, be a gentle person. I hereby invest you all to be the members of the Prefects Council for the academic year 2023-2024 and bestow you with the responsibilities thereof. Congratulations.
I now request the Senior Vice President, Student and Staff Welfare, Mrs. Sarah Jacob, to escort the Chief Guest, Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh, to the stage facing the pavilion.
The newly elected Prefects Council will be presented with a badge and certificate by the outgoing captains. We will begin with the school captains for boys and girls. They will be felicitated by the outgoing captain, Asfia Asif Tara. The boys' school captain, Shiv Manish Punjabi. Girls' school captain, Hemangani Chawla. The outgoing Games captains, Adesh Singh Arora and Elena Alex Kallivalapil, will now present the badge and certificate to the incoming Games captains. Boys Games captain Advait Panchal. Games captain girls, Vedika Krishnan Kutti.
The captains and prefects for the 4 houses will come next. From Spring House, we have the outgoing house captains, Devika Thakkar and Sai Ravi Prakash on the dais, ready to congratulate the new captains and prefects. The house captain for boys, Siddhant Soni. The house captain for girls, Riva Siroya. The boys' house prefects, Pawan Kumar, and Vedant Agarwal. The girls' house prefect for Spring House, Parishi Thakkar. Next is Summer House. The incoming captains and prefects will receive the badge and certificate from the outgoing house captains Sai Rishi Yerramarasu and Devanand Karthikeyan. The house captain for boys, Shlok Sorathia. The house captain for girls, Purva Amit Patel. The summer house girls prefects, Kanak Agarwal, and Tamanna Thakkar.
The outgoing captains of Autumn House, Akila Chandran Babu and Bhavya Saraugi, will do the honors to the newly elected captains and prefects. House Captain for Boys, Yash Chauhan. House Captain for Girls, Namya Surana. House Prefect Boys, Dev Desai. And Vedant Buvalka. House Prefect Girls, Yashasvi Singh Thakur. Viveka Rabara and Vivan Bhandari of Winter House will appreciate the incoming leaders as they present them with a badge and certificate. House Captain for Boys, Winter House, AP Magiran. House Captain for Girls, Pragati Prakash. House Prefect Boys, Naman Punamia. And Bevin Reddy. House Prefect Girls, Kanisha Mitul Shah. Thank you. The newly appointed girls' school captain, Hemangni Chawla, will deliver the welcome address.
I quote, "Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It is about one life influencing another." I unquote. John Maxwell. For the next year, it is our job as prefects to present ourselves as role models, not for the sake of it, but by living for ideas that we hope we can pass on to our juniors. I would like to welcome one and all present here to the most awaited event of the year, the Investiture Ceremony. Firstly, I would like to welcome the respected chief guest, Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh, for making the time to be here on this auspicious day. Co-founder, Mrs. Elsima Thomas, President, Mr. Jacob Thomas, Senior Vice President, Student and Staff Welfare, Mrs. Sarah Jacob, Principal, Mrs. Sheila Alexander, Dean of Academics, Mr. Sudhakaran, members of the staff at all levels, and all the students present here. It is of utmost honor for us to have Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh amongst us today to commemorate this prestigious day with the school co-signs in newly invested office bearers. To give a brief of the school's first head girl and her achievements, Dr. Kavitha began her career as a lecturer at Father Muir's Medical College in Mangalore. And after a brief stint at the Academy of Medical Sciences in Pariyaram, she moved to Amrita University. At the university, she served as a professor and the head of Microbiology department at the Amrita University of Medical Sciences in Kochi. Since July 2017, she has been working as a senior consultant microbiologist and head of laboratory services at MVR Cancer Center and Research Institute, Kozhikode. Dr. Kavitha earned her MBBS in 1988 and her MD in microbiology in 1995 at Kasturba Medical College in Mangalore. She has 27 years of experience as an educationist and examiner of MBBS, MD, PhD, and various paramedical courses. Her current position as a lab administrator at the Cancer Institute includes participation in collaborative research projects and infection control activities. Her primary focus, however, remains diagnostic microbiology. She works to provide quality reports to patients because she believes that work is worship. She endeavors to introduce new lab tests that will benefit patient care. She has 84 publications in national and international journals to her credit. She has guided 3 PhD, 4 MD, and many MSc students in their research work. Dr. Kavitha lives in Kozhikode with her husband, Dr. Dinesh, who is a radiation oncology professor at Ennapura University in Mangalore. Gitanjali, a data analyst, and Gayatri, an entrepreneur, are her 2 pioneering daughters. Lastly, and most importantly, Dr. Kavitha was a graduate of Good Shepherd Public School's first class of ICSE in the year 1980 and was sworn in as the school's first head girl in the year 1979. Once again, I would like to welcome Dr. Kavitha to this momentous occasion. Thank you.
I request the chief guest, Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Sarah, dear Mrs. Sarah Jacob, are the captains, the head boy and the head girl. Respected ma'am, Mrs. Elsima Thomas, Mr. Jacob Thomas, the principal, Mrs. Sheila Alexander, all the other dignitaries gathered here, parents, teachers, and last but not the least, my dear children. First of all, I would like to pay my respects to the memory of Dr. P.C. Thomas, our principal and the founder of this institution. Sir, that is Dr. P.C. Thomas, and Mrs. Elsama Thomas, were sir and ma'am to us, just as they are to the students now. First, I will speak about ma'am, just 2 words. So, I remember ma'am, it was a very small school then. It was Good Shepherd Public School, not international school, and we were on the Fernhill campus, okay? And it was like a very closely knit family at that time. So ma'am, I remember, my memories of her are of someone who used to come around during meal times. She used to walk among the students, make sure everyone ate well, and Sir was there as a father figure to all of us. I'd like to share one advice which Sir gave us. Maybe he has shared this with you all also, but there will be some of you who have not heard this. Okay? So I repeat it. So Sir used to tell us, you must read your daily lessons and you must be prepared for the exam well ahead of the actual day. Okay, you must be prepared before no last minute cramming. You must prepare well ahead of the actual day of exam. Now, I have followed this advice all through my learning years. He had also shared a story with us. He told us that he was so well prepared for his exams that for his MA exam, final exam, he had read everything and he was ready to sit for the exam. The exam was the next day and he'd finished studying. So in the evening prior to the exam, he went for a movie. Okay, so that's how well prepared he used to be. That's what he told us. And though I haven't gone for a movie the day before the exam, never had the guts for that. But I used to read well ahead of the exam, and my advice to you all is whatever careers you take, whatever you study, please have a good night's sleep the night before the exam. So that otherwise sometimes you may forget what you have studied. The last minute cramming you tend to forget. So please sleep well the night before the exam. Yes, now coming back to the present day. As the head girl told you all, right now I work at MBR Cancer Center, which treats only cancer patients, okay? And though I deal with patient samples, I don't interact with patients every day. I only deal with the samples that come to the lab. But I see patients in the waiting areas, waiting for their doctors, waiting for their scanning sessions, waiting to go and take chemotherapy, see the patients, and also the people with them, their bystanders. So see this group of people every day. And one thing it has taught me, though I think I have learned it a little late, one thing it has taught me is that we must value our health. Health is truly wealth. Unless you have health, you do not have a good quality of life. So you children, as children, you are healthy, so you may not think much of it, but I want you to remember, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your body and your mind. Okay? You have to take care of your health so that you can lead good, productive lives. The next point that I would like to talk to you about now is, see, this is like a close community. You are protected here and there are people to look after you, there are people to do everything for you. But once you go out into the world, it's a vast, wide world out there, okay? With many different kinds of people. You'll meet all different kinds of people. over which you will have no choice. And there may be tendencies to compartmentalize people, polarize people, okay? Now, what I want you to remember is that you, all of us are human beings first. Please remember this. Put humanity first before any other consideration. We are human beings first, all of us, irrespective of our caste, creed, color, whatever, okay? Your political ideology, whatever. Before all that, we are human beings. And please remember that. When you see a person, you see them as a fellow human. All of us belong to the same species, Homo sapiens, whatever the external differences may be. So, treat everyone as humanity. That is my second point which I would like to tell you today. Now, for the little ones, okay, for them I think this will be too high-fi for them. What I am talking may not be so relevant. So, one small story. Okay? Now, this story is from the Ramayana. This our mythology, Ramayana. This story is from there. So, all of you have heard about Hanuman? Yes? Hanuman, the monkey god? Yeah. So, Hanuman, when he was young, when he was a little boy, monkey boy, though he had so many powers, okay, he had so much potential in him. He had amazing strength, he could fly, he could change his size, and he was very wise on top of all that. He was very wise. So even though he had all that inside him, he was not at all confident. When he was a young boy, he was not at all confident about his powers. It was after he met Rama, whom he adored and whom he considered his master, that all his power came out. When the situation arose, all his powers came out, all his potential came out. Okay? And then he played a key role actually in Ramayana in helping Lord Rama win Sita back. He played a key role in the war and everything. So what I want the little ones to remember is, there is a Hanuman inside each of you. Each of you have the potential. The capabilities may be different. Like one may be good at something, the other may be good at something else. But each one of you, believe me, is capable. Not only the ones who became captains and prefects, even the others. All of you have it in you. You just need to believe in yourself. And you just need to work for it. Okay? So with these words, wishing all of you a happy, healthy future. And thanking ma'am and Mr. Jacob and Sarah for having me here. It has been a great pleasure and great homecoming for me, because I was the first batch. Okay, I passed out in 1980. Yeah, so it was a wonderful moment for me to come here and be able to talk to you all. So let me thank everyone who brought me here. And with these words, I thank one and all for your patient listening. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those inspiring and very touching words. I call upon Shiv Manish Punjabi, the newly elected boys' school captain, to express the school's gratitude to all who have added significance to this occasion.
It is a true honor and privilege for me to deliver the vote of thanks for the Investiture Ceremony as the new school captain on the day the new Prefects Council comes into effect. Firstly, I would like to begin by thanking our chief guest, Dr. Kavitha Radhakrishnan Dinesh, for taking time off from a busy schedule for being here today with us. I know for sure that it cannot be more fitting than to have our first ever head girl here today. Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of the school, I request you to accept a memento of our appreciation. Dr. Kavitha is accompanied with her husband, Mr. Dinesh. Sir, thank you for being here. This goes to show the heights to which our school has progressed. Ma'am, your words have truly inspired us. I thank the senior leadership and the academic council members of our school for enabling students to take on roles that demand leadership, discipline, commitment, and school spirit. Especially with the Prefects Council selection process that allows students to showcase their talents and abilities and how they can help our school to advance. Thanks to our President, Mr. Jacob Thomas, and our Senior Vice President of Student and Staff Welfare, Mrs. Sarah Jacob. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I am proud and happy to be a part of this journey. I would like to thank Mr. Sheila Alexander, our principal, for guiding the Prefects Council in delivering the oath. I thank the outgoing batch of prefects for investing us with our badges. I would like to thank the MCs for today, Mrs. Rekha and Mr. Aditya. I would like to go further and thank all of the students who took part in today's parade, whether it was as a contingent leader or as a participating student in the brass and pipe bands, the Sea Cadet Corps, the horse contingent, or in their respective houses. Moreover, I would like to thank the Bugle Corps students. Of course, we would not have had such a successful ceremony if it was not for the active encouragement of our teachers. I thank Himangni, the new school captain, for delivering the welcome address. Our gratitude goes out to the IT team and staff members responsible for the electrical and sound systems, as well as the photo and videography team. Furthermore, I would like to thank Mr. Shashi and Mr. Jackson, as well as the team, for all of the arrangements made today. Lastly, I would like to end by wishing the new Prefects Council a productive year. And thank you all, and I wish everyone seated here a great day ahead.
Thank you, Shiv. All are requested to rise for the school anthem, followed by the national anthem.